The modern world of work is broken. We live in a state of perpetual busyness, tethered to digital devices that blur the lines between office and home, labor and life. The rise of the gig economy has traded job security for fleeting flexibility, leaving millions in a precarious state of financial and emotional stress. This model is unsustainable for people and the planet. But there is a powerful, practical alternative: the 4-day workweek. This book presents a radical yet reasoned blueprint for transforming our working lives, not by squeezing more from less, but by fundamentally rethinking how we structure time, value output, and measure human worth. The contemporary employment landscape is a far cry from the industrial age of Bruce Springsteen's anthems. Where once jobs offered clear contracts and basic security, today's workers often navigate a shadowy realm of freelance gigs and always-on expectations. This constant connectivity erodes personal time, making routines like healthy eating or exercise a luxury. Compounded by long, stressful commutes and the rising cost of living, this instability breeds illness, anxiety, and burnout. The cost isn't just personal, it's organizational. Stressed, exhausted employees are prone to mistakes and absenteeism, creating a drain on productivity that ultimately hurts the very companies propagating this frantic culture. Our societal addiction to instant, cheap convenience fuels this toxic cycle. Consider the journey of a single online order, from a warehouse worker with no benefits, to a low-paid gig economy driver, to a carbon-intensive flight. The hidden cost of a 2-day delivery is borne by a chain of individuals suffering job insecurity, poor pay, and terrible hours. This relentless demand for more, faster, and cheaper sacrifices human welfare at the altar of efficiency. It's a system that treats workers as disposable algorithms, subject to digital surveillance and instant replacement for the smallest misstep. History shows that progress comes from collective pushback against such exploitation. The hard-won battles for the 8-hour day and the minimum wage were fought by organized labor. Today's struggle is more complex, fought against digital giants that slip between national jurisdictions, but the need for a new standard is just as urgent. The solution lies in a profound shift from measuring time to measuring output. The author's own epiphany came from a startling statistic. In a typical 8-hour office day, actual productive work often amounts to just 90 to 150 minutes. This revelation led to the 100-80-100 model: 100% of the pay, for 80% of the time, in exchange for a commitment to 100% of the agreed productivity. A trial at his own company proved transformative. With a full, uninterrupted day for rest, family, and personal pursuits, employees returned to work recharged and focused. The dramatic increase in well-being translated directly into enhanced creativity, collaboration, and output. The 4-day week, therefore, isn't about working less, it's about working smarter. It solves the problems of precarious work by offering genuine flexibility alongside the security of a full-time salary and benefits. Successful implementation requires moving beyond a rigid, top-down decree. It demands constant, transparent dialogue with the entire workforce. Employees must be empowered to collaboratively redesign processes, eliminate inefficient meetings, and reduce digital distractions. The goal is to create a culture of trust and purpose, where people are valued for their contributions, not their presence. This naturally leads to flexible working agreements, where the core principle, a shorter, more productive week, can be adapted to different roles and industries. For some, it might be a fixed 3-day weekend; for others, it could be staggered schedules that ensure coverage while granting substantial personal time. The future of work is not one-size-fits-all, but the 4-day principle provides the essential framework. At its heart, this model places true productivity at the center. It forces organizations to identify and strip away unproductive busywork, fostering a more intentional and effective use of collective energy. This isn't just a business strategy, it's an urgent response to our crises of inequality and climate change. A shorter workweek can help redistribute employment and wealth, creating a more equitable society. Furthermore, by reducing commutes and energy-guzzling office operations for an extra day each week, we can make a significant dent in carbon emissions. The 4-day week emerges not as a mere perk, but as a holistic plan for building a healthier, more sustainable, and more humane world, one where work serves life, not the other way around.